Yes, people, a very, very happy evening to all of you. Thank you so much. So, guys, we're doing this chapter called as Inventories. In the last class, we commenced our discussion on the methods of inventory valuation, also called as inventory valuation techniques. So, guys, these methods are going to give us an idea how do we calculate the cost of inventory? How do we calculate the cost of inventory? Okay, before that, can you please tell me what are the two systems of maintaining inventory? Periodic and perpetual. So periodic inventory system and perpetual inventory system is the way how you maintain your inventory. How do you derive the quantity of the closing stock is what we've learned in that method, right? So in method of inventory valuation, they bifurcated this into two scenarios. Sometimes you will have historical data in hand. What does historical what does historical cost data means? That while you value the inventory, you take into consideration the purchase cost of the asset. Inventory. அதாவது ஒரு இன்வென்ட்ரி நீங்க பர்ச்சேஸ் பண்ணீங்க இல்லையா அதோட historical price, its acquisition price, if it is known to you, and on that valuation basis, if you want to value the inventory, we call it as historical cost method. In some cases, the historical data is not available. So as an alternative, they have suggested some technique called as non-historical cost method. If you are following historical cost method, you have further two choices of inventory valuation. If your inventories are not ordinary interchangeable, means what? Even if the inventories are mixed, matched, and kept, you can still bifurcate them separately, identify its cost separately. Then you say that your inventories are not ordinarily interchangeable. In that case, what is the method for valuation of inventory? It is specific identification method. Such inventories are generally high in value and low in volume. Volume means quantity. Quantity wise will be less. Volume wise will be, value wise it will be high. I give example of car, Eric, very good. Then I give example of diamond jewelry. Then I give the example of land, right? So all the three are inventory. Land here means I told from whose point of view? From the real estate developer's point of view, who buy the land with intention to sell. For him, land is stock and trade, inventory. Okay, wow. Okay. Then we spoke about such inventories which are ordinary interchangeable. If you mix match them, it is very difficult to segregate them or identify its cost separately. So in that case, what are we supposed to do? How do we value inventory? For that, four methods have been laid down. One is FIFO, LIFO, VAM, SAM. Accounting Standard 2 highly recommends FIFO and weighted average method. VAM, got it, not got it. So here I give example of basmati rice. I give example of basmati rice. Then I give example of oil, right? Yes? Okay. So all of you know what is FIFO, LIFO, VAM, SAM, etc. Yes. Okay. Now we have some questions based on this which I gave as homework. So in the beginning itself you said, sir, don't discuss. So in this video I'm not discussing, but definitely in next class, if time permits, I will discuss. Today, since we have a small duration of time left, I'm planning to discuss the next topic. Now, periodic inventory system or the perpetual inventory system. Let me take perpetual. What is the format? Date, receipts, issue, closing stock. Correct? Under closing stock, what are the three columns? Quantity, rate, amount. Quantity, rate, amount. Okay. Now, quantity. So how do we get this quantity? With the opening balance, we add the purchases, and from this we subtract issue or sale. We get quantity. So this periodic method or perpetual method helps us to identify the quantities of the inventory. On perpetual will give you day-to-day basis. Periodic, as and when you do the verification of stock physically, that time you'll get to know the quantity. Okay, wow. Now with this quantity, what do you multiply, people? Rate. With this you multiply rate. Now what is this rate? This rate is nothing but cost. This rate is nothing but cost. Is it true? Is it true? Only cost? Only cost? Inventory is valued at cost or NRV, whichever is lower. So here in the rate column, only will cost come or even NRV can come. Think and respond. NRV also can come. So it's a separate discussion that how do we calculate NRV, how the data has been put. That's a separate discussion. Got it? So here this rate could be either cost or NRV, whichever is lower. Now why it is lower, that discussion probably I'll do in the next class. So now in today's class, my discussion is cost. How do we compute cost? Because normally people believe that cost means what is that to compute, sir? இப்போ நான் ஒரு பேனா வாங்கியிருக்கேன் எதுக்காக விற்கிறதுக்காக. So I purchase this pen for selling purpose. Purchase cost is 10 rupees. So 10 rupees I'll take and record as cost. Over. Simple. If that is your thought process, then my dear friends, your thought process is wrong. Accounting Standard 2 has given altogether a different meaning of cost. So they have given you a format formula, let's say, to derive the cost of inventory. Got it? Not got it? So in today's session, I want to make you understand what is the formula to calculate cost. What is the formula to calculate cost? Then later we'll discuss what is the meaning of NRV. How do we calculate NRV? Then in one discussion, I'll make you understand why are we taking lower and not the higher. Got it? Not got it? Okay. Inventory should be valued at lower of cost price or NRV. Cost price or NRV becomes your rate. It becomes your rate. Now, how do we calculate the cost? So Accounting Standard 2 says that there are some things which is included in the cost of inventory and some things should be excluded from the cost of inventories. So this is chart, okay? From chart, I'm coming back to theory. Accounting Standard 2 says that the cost of inventories includes the following. So this definition is inclusive definition. Can you tell me what is the meaning of inclusive definition or inclusive meaning? In law, have you come across the term inclusive, exhaustive? Nothing. So when I say a definition is inclusive, means what? I can expand that as much as we can. When I say something is exhaustive அப்படின்னா ஒரு டெஃபினிஷன் இருக்கு. அந்த டெஃபினிஷன் நான் எக்ஸாஸ்டிவ் சொன்னேன்னா என்ன அர்த்தம் அப்படின்னா அந்த டெஃபினிஷன் என்ன சொல்லுதோ அது மட்டும் தான். அதை தாண்டி ஒன்னால எக்ஸ்ட்ரா எதுவுமே ஆட் பண்ண முடியாது. So when I say something is inclusive definition means what? The telling cost of inventory includes purchase cost, conversion cost, other cost. These are there. Apart from that, if there is anything else also of similar type, you can include that. Apona inclusive definitions are those definitions which can be further expanded. However, when I say some definition is exhaustive means whatever the definition says, that much only is the understanding. Adu taandi you cannot expand the meaning further. Got it? Not got it? Tell no. Okay. So this is an inclusive definition which says that the cost of the inventories includes the following. So 3 bifurcation has been laid down in Accounting Standard 2. The first thing is purchase cost. Second thing is conversion cost. Third is other cost which is incurred in bringing the inventories to the present location and condition. Very, very important. You might get this for 1 mark. What are the components of cost of inventories? Or what does cost of inventories include? For 1 mark, you'll get it. You have to write as it is income. As it is income. Now, what does purchase cost mean here? Purchase cost means and includes. So again, purchase cost definition is inclusive, which means in the purchase cost, what and all is being mentioned here. Apart from that, if there is anything else similar to that, you can add and deduct. Got it? Not got it? Tell no. So purchase cost means and includes all the cost incurred to bring an inventory. To bring inventory, this is the keyword. For bringing the inventory to the present location and saleable condition. To bring the inventory to the present condition and saleable condition, what and all cost I will incur, all that will be a part of my purchase cost. All that will be a part of my purchase cost. I'll explain. I'm just reading as of now. Once this is over, I'll give an explanation. First is purchase price. With that, you're supposed to add duties and taxes. Add freight inward. Add other expenditure. Less trade discount, rebate, and duty drawback. If I take class like this, will you understand? Do you like it? No. So can I come back to my own way? Fantastic. Now, I'm into business of buying and selling this pen. This pen comes all the way from Delhi. From where? Delhi. Where are we located? Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. Now, I have placed an order for 10,000 pen. How much pen I'm going to buy? 10,000 pen. Each pen order cost வந்து 10 rupees. Each pen cost 10 rupees. Okay. இது வந்து local example. Like, can we give international example? It's like what local and நம்ம range வேற. Okay, change now. Same pen we are buying, not from Delhi. It comes from USA. Now, okay. Happy? Or USA, shall I change it? USA is fine? Fantastic. I'm buying same 10,000 pen from USA. Got it, not got it. Now, I'm purchasing in dollars. $1. Sorry, $1. 90 rupees. So this pen is 90 rupees. This is special pen. In the pen, yaar exam elidalo pass. Confirm. Whoever writes from this pen using this pen, confirm pass. Okay, not okay. So this pen I'm importing from USA. One pen ka cost is $1. $1. Today's rate is, let's say, 100 rupees. For our convenience, 100 rupees is $1. Got it, not got it. So I have to pay $1 to USA. $1 in my pocket, how will it come? How will it come? Then a rate dealing India dollar deal பண்ணிருக்கேன். Okay, in your pocket, how many dollars are there? In your pocket, how many dollars are there? Nothing. No. Indians will not have dollars. அப்ப நீ USA ல இருந்து வாங்கின இல்லையா, அவனுக்கு காசு எப்படி கொடுப்ப? You have to pay in dollars only. How will you get dollars? You'll go to authorized agents, authorized sellers. Example, bank, forex. These people are authorized people to sell foreign currencies to us. புரியுதா? So you go and ask that person, sir, give me $1. USA கொடுத்துருவானா? இல்ல. He's telling $1, today's rate, 100 rupees, give me. So from your pocket, 100 rupees will go out. Which currency? INR. Indian rupees will be given to him. You'll get $1. This $1 will give to the foreign party. Got it, not got it. So, purchase price. Purchase price. I didn't use the word purchase cost. What have I used? Purchase price. How many pens? 10,000 pen. சரியா? ஒரு pen cost is $1. $1 is equal to 100 rupees. Can I directly multiply with 100? பண்ணலாமா டைரக்டா? பண்ணலாமா? ஏமா பண்ண முடியாது? This is $1 is equal to 100 rupees. Got it, not got it. 10,000 பேனா வாங்கியிருக்கேன். Into 100 rupees. 100 rupees is what? Cost per dollar. Cost per dollar. Got it, not got it. Hell no. Not happy? You can do this way also. 10,000 into how many dollars? $1 I have to pay. So how much? $10,000. Okay, va? $1 100 ரூபா அப்படின்னா, then for $10,000 how much? Cross multiply. 10,000 into 100 by 1 வரும். Same thing I did here also. What is the problem? Directly I did. புரியுதா? Smartness. Smartness is there? No. Then no. இதெல்லாம் வந்து இன்டர்ல இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் டெப்தா இருக்கு. There's a standard called as Accounting Standard 11, where we are dealing with only foreign currency transactions. In that in-depth we'll discuss. Super topic, majja topic. I don't know why people fear from the topic, but it's a very nice topic. My favorite at least. Okay. Tell me people, how much it is? 10 lakh rupees. Okay. Now, since you've done a bulk purchase, opposite person is giving you a trade discount of 10%. How much discount of? 10%. Apana, this is called as gross purchase price. It is called as gross purchase price. So minus 10% trade discount அப்படின்னா how much? 1 lakh. Fantastic people. Tell me people, what is the balance? 9 lakh. This is called as net purchase price. Net purchase price. Any problem? So from the purchase price, if I what do you call it? Minus trade discount. Do you have any problem? No problem. Everything is going smooth so far. Fantastic. Now, if you buy any product from abroad, you are supposed to pay a duty called as import duty. What is import duty? Like GST is a tax on goods and supply. That is goods and services on supply. Yeah, it's an indirect taxation. Like that, import duty, that is customs duty, is also an indirect tax which is levied on the import and export of goods and services. Or tax, if it is applied on goods and services, it is called as indirect tax. So there are two types of indirect tax. One is GST. Second is customs duty. Got it? So this 9 lakh worth of goods what I imported, no, on this there is a 10% duty that I have to pay to the government. Which government? Government of India. To the government of India I have to pay 10% customs duty. Got it, not got it? Tell me no. Okay. So add பண்ணணும், minus பண்ணணும். Add or minus? GST, what do you do? On the purchase cost, you add. Why? Because from the customer you're supposed to collect two money. உன் பொருளுக்கு காசு வாங்கணும் பிளஸ் ஜிஎஸ்டி சேர்த்து வாங்கணும். அதுல உன்னோட பொருளோட மதிப்பு நீ பாக்கெட்ல வச்சிட்டு ஜிஎஸ்டி will give it to government. So as a businessman I have to collect two money. One is the product value, second is the tax value. So apart from this product value from the customer, I'm supposed to collect tax also. So hence I have to add. Got it, not got it? So add customs duty. For convenience I'm keeping 10%. 10%. So how much? 99 lakh into 10%. So on the net purchase price only, customs duty is being levied. This is called as, shortly in sweetie, duties. What is it called as? Duties. Duties are multiple type. Customs duty, anti-dumping duty, additional customs duty, etc., which you will study in CA finally. Got it? Not got. Dumping means not the dumping what is going in your mind. This is tax. Okay, va, amma. 90,000 rupees is the customs duty. How did I calculate? 9 lakh into 10%. Tell me, people, how much it is? 9 lakh 90,000. This is called as taxable value. This is called as taxable value. On this value, only you're supposed to calculate GST. Got it? Not got it? But what is this 90,000, sir? This 90,000 rupees was a tax for importing. Import பண்ணலையா அதுக்கு நான் உனக்கு கொடுத்த punishment. Got it? Not got it? Now, on this value, you're supposed to calculate GST. So, add GST at the rate of 12%. 12%. Always GST will calculate on the taxable value. Sir, on this tax also, are we supposed to calculate GST? Yes. Sir, is it not tax on tax? It is tax on tax. But this is how the law performs. You cannot run away from it. Got it? Not got it? Tell no. So, on 9,90,000 into 12%, 1,18,800. Any problem? Tell no. Any problem so far? Now tell me, people, what is the final value? 9,90,000 plus 1,18,800. 11,08,800. 11,08,800. Is this clear or not clear? Now come back. Purchase price. If there is any purchase price, from that less trade discount. Rebate eppadi varum? In case the goods that we have purchased has got some damage into it. For on the purpose, rebate varum. On the spot, they'll give rebate. So if any rebate is given, minus that also. Got it? Not got it? Okay. Duty drawback, keep it pending. I'll come back and discuss. Add what? Duties. Which duties? Add customs duty. Got it? Not got it? Tax. Which tax? GST. Got it? Not got it? Now, total is 11,08,800. Now listen to me very carefully. Government of India wants to encourage import and export. புரியுதா? ஆனா when you charge tax, no, that discourages people. என்னடா இவ்வளவு கஷ்டப்பட்டு நான் goods வாங்கியிருக்கேன், நீ இவ்வளவு tax கட்ட சொல்ற அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு people have an very very bad opinion about these duties. People have stopped doing import and export, which is not good for the economy. So to boost the economy, they have to boost import and exports. To boost import and export, what are they supposed to do? They have to reduce duties wherever required. So now in certain cases, there are option where you can get the duty drawback. நீ கட்ட டியூட்டி இருக்கு இல்லையா, நீ திருப்பி ரீஃபண்ட் வாங்க முடியும் from government. For example, I am taking glass from here and I am selling it to Dubai. வெச்சுக்கோங்களேன். So I have to pay duty. I have to pay customs duty. புரியுதா? Now, if I do more and more sale abroad, for Indian people it is good or bad? Good. For government of India it is good or bad? It is good. So they want to encourage such kind of businesses. So what they tell, initially நீங்க duty pay பண்ணுங்க, பின்னாடி will give you refund. So the duty that you have paid to the government, the customs duty or any kind of duty that you have paid to the government, later if you get any refund of that, that is called as duty drawback. Now the question is, this 90,000 what I paid to government, if I get refund in form of duty drawback, should I minus from the cost of inventory? Idana inventory value as of now. That is the purchase price. This is my purchase price. This 10,000 pen, if I don't sell, this is my inventory ka cost. Yes or no? Tell no. Cost I'm telling. I'm not telling valuation of inventory. I'm talking about cost. What is valuation? With cost, I should compare NRV. Then I should take lower of that. That is valuation. I'm talking about cost. As of now, can I say this is the cost of inventory? Yes or no? In the 10,000 pen, what I've imported, not one pen I sold it. Everything is unsold. Upon everything is my closing inventory. And the closing inventory cost வந்து சொல்லலாமா இதுன்னு சொல்லிட்டு? Yes or no? Okay. Now my question is, on this product, the duty that you have paid, if the government says that duty drawback is available, you can claim refund அப்படின்னா, should I minus the customs duty or not? Think and tell me. மைனஸ் பண்ணாம பண்ணக்கூடாது. நீ மைனஸ் பண்ணிட்ட அப்படின்னா 90,000 மைனஸ் பண்ணிட்ட அப்படின்னா காஸ்ட் ஆஃப் இன்வென்டரி குறைஞ்சிரும். இல் பிகம் சம் 9 lakh 10 lakh something இல் பிகம். புரியுதா? So should I deduct the duty drawback or not? What is your logic says? Forget the formula. What is your logic saying? Cost அப்படின்னு என்னது? என் பாக்கெட்ல நான் செலவு பண்ணது காஸ்ட். What are we computing? Cost of inventory. Cost என்னது? செலவு. இப்போ 90,000 நான் கட்டினேன் பாத்தியா? Refund வரலன்னா என்னோட செலவு. It's my expenditure. When I'm getting the refund, is it my expenditure? No. When it is not my expenditure, should it be a part of my cost of inventory? No. So if any duties that you've paid, subsequently it is recoverable from the government. Duty drawback is available அப்படின்னா accounting standard 2 says that cost you minus. Because when that is not a cost of you, it is not your cost, it is not your expenditure, then why it is a cost of inventory? Minus it. Got it, not got it. So minus, don't do anything, just observe, don't do anything. Wait. நீங்க எதுவும் பண்ண வேண்டாம். Just observe. Less DD stands for duty drawback. Now duty drawback can be of two types. One, the full 90,000 duty drawback they'll give you. Some cases என்ன சொல்லுவாங்க, half கொடுக்கிறேன்மா, 80% கொடுக்கிறேன்றான். So how much ever portion duty drawback is available, that alone you minus. Got it, not got it. So for your convenience, full 90,000 I'm minusing. Got it, not got it. So subtraction of duty drawback will happen only when the tax what you've paid to the government is subsequently recoverable. It is subsequently recoverable. On that refund is available. அப்போனாதான் நீ minus பண்ணும். Got it, not got it. No. Fantastic. Sir. On this, there is no duty drawback. Government says once paid, no refund. Then what happens? நீ கட்டின 90,000 உனக்கு எக்ஸ்பென்ஸ் இல்லையா? இருக்கு. If that is your expenditure, then it should be a part of your cost of inventory. Well, in that case, will I minus? No. அப்பனா this 90,000, I would want to be inside this cost of inventory. I will not minus it because it is my cost. It is my cost. Whatever is my cost, it should go to the cost of the product. புரியுதா? ஒரு பேனா வாங்கி விக்கிறதுக்குள்ள எனக்கு என்ன செலவு வருதோ, all that should be a part of my cost of inventory. That should be my cost of the product. Got it, not got it. Because this cost, subsequently, I will recover from the customer. Correcta? Ivlo business na yaar ka pandra? This 90,000 rupees tax what I pay to government. For whom I'm paying all this? For you people only. Because this pen I'm going to sell to all of you only. So why should I bear your cost? Your cost, you bear it. Got it, not got it. So the duty that you're paying on that subsequent refund not available na, it should be a part of your cost of inventory. Add பண்ணிடுங்க, minus பண்ண வேண்டாம். The duty that you've paid, which is added to the cost of inventory, if the question says subsequently recoverable, that you minus it. This much is clear? Okay. Same rule is applicable for GST also. On GST, input tax is available. Yes or no? The GST what you pay, you have ITC available. All you have done the GST chapter properly? Okay, done properly. Do you remember? Okay. So on the purchase, the GST what you pay to the government is called as input tax ITs. That is input tax in solution. Yes or no? For that input tax, can you take the credit? Yes. So if the government later says that the GST what you've paid on that input is available, means from this you will minus input tax. From this you will minus input tax. How much it is? 1,18,800. Sir, for all purchases that we do, the GST what we pay on that ITC is available? No, sir. Not necessary. Not necessary. There are certain products on which the government will very clearly says that input tax added, not available, not available, not available. For example, I'm importing one car. It's a Ferrari. From where? Ferrari comes from where? Germany, Italy, நீங்க முடிவு பண்ணி சொல்லுங்க. இட்லியா ஜெர்மனியா? பசி அடிது எனக்கு. It's not Italy, it's Italy. Italy. Okay, Italy வச்சுக்கோங்க. எனக்கு எங்க இருந்து வருது சத்தியமா தெரியல, அதான் கேட்கிறேன் நான். I don't know where it comes from. All I know, Ferrari I want. All if you know that, on that customs duty you have to pay. Allow விட்டுருங்க. GST also have to pay. Very heavy GST. That Ferrari car is not for my personal purpose. That Ferrari car is for my business purpose. Means what? If I go to client place, I'll go in Ferrari only. So office to client place to office. Only office purpose. Tell me people. Ferrari வாங்குறது 5 கோடி. எவ்வளவு கோடி? 5 crores. Imagine, for convenience I'm telling, don't get shocked. On that, GST is 50%. 50%. How much it is? 2.5 crore. This Ferrari I purchased only for the purpose of business. Office to client office. Client office to office. I'm not even taking that Ferrari to home also. Pakka office purpose. Now can I take input tax credit? Not possible. You cannot take it. Forget that. I took one BMW. கோயம்புத்தூர்ல புக் பண்ணிருக்கேன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்களேன். புக் பண்ணல. I'm just telling. If I'm booking BMW car அப்படின்னா, on that tax paid, let's say 30 lakh rupees GST. That BMW car also from office to client office to office, only purely for office purpose. On that, can I claim input tax credit? No, because it is blocked. It's a blocked credit on which input tax is not available. Got it? Not got it? So GST department, that is a GST law, has given you the list of items for which input tax credit is not available, not available, not available. Got it? Not got it? Okay. If input tax is available means subtract that from the cost of the purchase cost la minus பண்ணிடுங்க, purchase price la minus பண்ணிடுங்க. First நீங்க add பண்ணிட்டீங்க, later remove it because when I'm going to get refund from the government, why should I collect that money from the customer? அதாவது what is the cost of inventory? This much money I will collect from the customer, yes or no? இதோட சேர்த்து நான் profit add பண்ணிடுவேன், yes or no? 11,08,800 is my cost. On that I'll add my profit margin, and whatever the sale value I'll recover from the customer. So think about it. நீ pay பண்ண 1,18,800, you're going to get refund from department. Will you again get the money from the customer also? Tell no. No. Got it? Not got it? So if the GST is added and on that ITC is available without forgetting minus input tax credit, got it? Not got it? Tell no. If they say GST ka input not available, then what happens? If you have added, let it be in the cost of inventory. Do not minus it. நீ add பண்ணல அப்படின்னா add பண்ணிடு. If they say GST subsequently not recoverable, no ITC available அப்படின்னா, if they give you only basic price without forgetting add GST, got it? Not got it? Add பண்ணிங்க அப்படின்னா let it be in that itself. புரியுதா? See, sometimes what question will do is they'll just give you what do you call gross purchase price. They will ask you to add GST. சில டைம்ல GST inclusive question கேட்பான். So in both the cases, you need to know how to deal with it. Got it? Not got it? Clear or not clear? If the question, the data what is given, for example, they say the purchase price of the inventory is 1 lakh rupees inclusive of GST. அப்பனா இதுக்குள்ள GST already இருக்கா? Now they say input tax credit not available. Appo will you add one more time GST? No. Got it? Not got it? So if they give a purchase price inclusive of GST அப்படின்னா, if it is already added, then don't subtract. If they give base price without GST, then add it. Got it? Not got it? This is when input tax credit not available. If they say input tax credit available அப்படின்னா, in this 1 lakh already GST is included, credit also available, then what should I do? Minus it. புரியுதா இல்லையா? Clear or not clear? Tell no. No. Guys, get the hold of the concept. Don't try to by heart anything. It's pure logic. If you apply the logic, it'll make sense. Now, I'm assuming that the customs duty that you've paid and the GST that you've paid is not subsequently recoverable. Appadi now, I will add it and leave it. I will not deduct it later. Got it? Not got it? Okay. What is this called as? This amount is called as what? Purchase price inclusive of tax. Purchase price inclusive of tax. Now, this item is come where, you know? This come in Chennai port la vandirukku. எங்க வந்திருக்கு? சென்னையில போர்ட் இருக்கு இல்லையா, அந்த போர்ட்ல வந்திருக்கு. From Chennai it has to come to Coimbatore. How will it come? So I'll go like this, take in hand and come. I'll take in hand and come. I'll use transportation facility. Got it? Not got it? So now the question is, if I do not do transportation, if I do not incur transportation charges, will the goods come to my shop? Will it come to my godown? Will it come to my warehouse? Not possible. Apana, freight here is that charge. If I do not incur, I will not get goods. If I don't get goods, I cannot sell it. Apana, this cost should be a part of your cost of inventory. So any cost that you incur for purchase of the goods, without incurring that cost, I cannot get the product apdina, and the cost should be a part of your purchase cost. Who's saying that? In accounting standard 2 says that purchase cost will include freight charges and other expenditure which is directly attributable to purchase. நீ purchase பண்றதுக்கு வந்து என்னென்ன காஸ்ட் இன்கர் பண்றியோ அத்தனை காஸ்ட் should be a part of your cost of purchase cost. Got it? Not got it? Tell no. So I'm incurring a freight charge of, let's suppose, 2,200. How much? 2,200. Should I add or minus? Add. All the costs that I incur should be added. So freight inward, how much it is? 2,200. Now tell me the value. 11 lakh 10,000. Got it? Not got it? Now I'm worrying that if the goods while coming in transit, by chance somebody steals it, இல்ல theft ஆயிடும், இல்லனா வந்து accident ஆயிடும், it'll get destroyed இல்லையா? So for that safety reasons, I'm taking insurance. I'm taking insurance. Now, insurance will also be a part of your purchase cost because it is incurred directly in relation to purchase. Directly in relation to purchase. So add insurance cost. Let's say another 10,000 rupees. How much is the total? 11 lakh 20,000. Sorry? This is 11,000. Okay. You can bring. Now she's telling that, sir, insurance is not required to bring the goods to my what do you call premises. No. In some cases, what happens is that it is mandatory while you do transportation, you have to take insurance. Why? Because if you don't take insurance and if accident happens, it comes on the head of the transporter. So transporter says that நீ கொடுக்கிற price இருக்கு இல்லையா அதுல by default insurance will be included. Got it? Not got. Even if that is not there, we always construe that insurance is a part of your purchase cost because it is directly attributable to the cost of purchase. Don't take literally. அதாவது நான் என்ன சொன்னேன் இது இன்கர் பண்ணாதான் பொருள் வரும் அது லிட்டரல் எடுக்க வேண்டாம். What accounting standard 2 language they use is that any cost that is incurred in relation to purchase. Purchase பண்ணும்போது நீ என்ன காஸ்ட் இன்கர் பண்ணியோ that is a part of your cost of purchase. Any expenditure that is incurred at the time or for the purpose of purchase of the product is called as cost of purchase. Very simple. Got it? Not got it? So like that, if any other expenditure is incurred, now for example, to buy this pen from USA, I appointed one agent in USA. To that agent, I'm paying commission. That commission also is a part of your purchase cost. It is called as directly attributable cost. இதெல்லாம் படிக்கும்போது somewhere we have already studied this, no? Where asset also in calculating the original cost of the asset இந்த மாதிரி தான் ஃபார்முலா யூஸ் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். Yes or no? Similar to that only this concept also is. So don't try to by heart. Understand the logic behind it. Understand the intention behind the person who has created this formula. Don't try to by heart the formula because in this I can add 100 number of items. So there's no logic to by heart. You have to understand the reason behind it. Got it? Not got it? Now this is called as purchase cost. It is called as purchase cost. Got it? Not got it? This purchase cost is just one component of cost of inventory. இது தாண்டி there are conversion cost and other cost. So are we clear with the meaning of purchase cost? Note I've given below. Duties means customs duty. Taxes means GST, which is paid to the supplier will be a part of cost of inventory. Means what? Will be added to the cost of inventory in case such duties and taxes are not recoverable. Not recoverable. Input வந்தா மைனஸ் பண்ணிடுங்க இல்லையா ஆட் பண்ணி விட்டுருங்க. Got it? Not got it? Whether okay, same point they're trying to say. However, duties and taxes paid to supplier will not be a part of cost of inventory. Means what? If it is added, you subtract. Add பண்ணல அப்படினா விட்டுருங்க. Duties and taxes will not be a part of cost of inventory if such duties and taxes are subsequently recoverable from tax authorities. It is subsequently recoverable from tax authorities. Got it? Not got it? That time you will not consider that as a part of cost of inventory. Now, இந்த பொருள் வாங்கியிருக்கேன் இல்லையா I purchased on credit. I'm going to make the payment after 2 months. Now for making the payment, opposite person gave me a cash discount. So cash discount, will I adjust in this? No. Cash discount cannot be deducted for the purpose of determining the cost of purchase. Cash discount and cost of inventory, no connection. So in the question, if they tell you there is a cash discount of 10,000 rupees, means neither you'll add it nor minus it. Clear or not clear? Cash discount is not a part of your cost of inventory. Clear or not clear? Trade discount is there. You have to minus trade discount in calculating the cost of purchase. Okay, this I will discuss not now, maybe if time permits in the next class. Are we clear with the meaning of purchase cost? Online people, are we clear with the meaning of purchase cost? Online people. Meaning of cost as per accounting standard. Which standard? Accounting standard 2. The cost of inventory should comprise of all the cost of purchase plus cost of conversion plus other cost incurred in bringing inventories to their present location and condition. Same thing I've written here also. Yes or no? So you will get this for 1 mark. Mark this very, very important. They'll ask you what are the cost of inventory or cost of inventory should comprise of which all components. Abdina, for 1 mark, these 3 points you have to write and come as it is ditto, not a single word change. Now, what is cost of purchase? Cost of purchase consists of purchase price, including duties and taxes. Means what? Add duties and taxes, which I should not add. Other than those subsequently recoverable from the taxing authorities. நீ add பண்ணு உனக்கு ரெக்கவரி வந்துச்சு அப்படின்னா மைனஸ் பண்ணிக்கொண்டான். Then what are we supposed to add? Freight inward and other expenditure directly attributable to acquisition. Acquisition means what? Purchase. Purchase பண்ணும்போது at the time of purchase, what and all expenditure incurring, all that is called as directly attributable cost. Trade discount, rebate, and duty drawback and other similar items are deducted in determining the cost of purchase. In other words, cost includes any amount paid to the seller reduced by discount rebate given by the seller. Similarly, any duties paid to supplier will be part of cost of inventory unless the enterprise can recover it from authorities later. Same point, 3P they're saying. Example, raw material required to make the product is bought at 100 rupees per unit plus GST 18%. So what is this 100 rupees called as? Net purchase price. What is it called as? Net purchase price. On that, I'm calculating GST. How much percentage? 18%. 100 plus 18%. What is the total amount? 118. Now, how much are we buying? 100 units we are buying. 100 units we are buying. Into 100 apnina, what is my net purchase price? 10,000 is net purchase price. Correct? On that 18% GST means 1,800. So 11,800. Got it, not got it. Tell no. However, since the GST on purchase is available as a credit, it won't be counted as cost of purchase. So now what am I supposed to do? Minus 1,800. So what is the cost of purchase? 10,000. So on this, if input is available, you minus it later. If the question says input not available, then what is my cost going to be? 11,800. Since input is available, the cost of purchase is 10,000 and not 11,800. Okay, not okay. Tell no. Yes, now, what did we buy, people? We purchased raw material. What did we buy? Raw material. Am I going to sell the raw material? No. I'm going to put the raw material into some manufacturing process, and at the end of the process, a new product is going to come. So now, manufacturing பண்ணும்போது you'll incur expenditure, no? While doing manufacturing, you'll incur cost, no? That cost is called as conversion cost. What is it called as? Conversion cost. Guys, please cooperate. Cost of conversion means and includes all the costs incurred during production process. What is production? Manufacturing. What is manufacturing called as? Production. The production பண்ணும்போது, manufacturing பண்ணும்போது, all the costs that you incur to complete or convert the raw material into finished goods. To convert raw material into finished goods, what and all cost you incur at the time of manufacturing or production, that is called as Siddhi, cost of conversion. Both of you constantly talk. That is called as cost of conversion. Cost of conversion also includes, this I'll discuss, wait. Now, conversion cost is also inclusive definition. Means whatever they're telling, apart from that, if you want to add something more also, you can add it. So understand the soul of it. Do not by heart the formula. Now, what is the first point they're trying to say? The first point is, or the first item of conversion cost is direct cost. What is it called as? Direct cost. Direct cost means what here? Labor charges. In fact, சொல்ல போனா கரெக்டான டர்ம் என்ன தெரியுமா? It is direct labor. Direct labor. What is the meaning of direct labor? I'm into business of manufacturing this pen. To manufacture this pen, what do I need? Plastic body should be there. Nib இருக்கும். இதெல்லாம் வாங்கிட்டேன். தனியா இருக்கு. To make this pen, what am I supposed to do? I have to do manufacturing. Who will do manufacturing? Boss. Labor will do. Workers will do. Do workers have to pay money or not? Yes. Wages have to pay. That wages is called as direct labor. So wages paid to the worker in the factory is a part of your conversion cost. It is a part of your conversion cost. அவங்க இல்ல அப்படின்னா pen will not get manufactured. The raw material will never get converted to finished goods. So it is because of the labor who's working in the factory, the raw material is getting converted to finished goods. Hence, the wages that we pay to him is called as conversion cost. The direct labor that we pay to him is called as conversion cost. Clear or not clear? Tell no. Fantastic. Now, with this, you're supposed to add subcontracted work. Now, what is the meaning of subcontracted work? Subcontracting. Apply your mind, no common sense. Work. Outsource. Very good. Lovely. Clap for her. Clap properly. Clap. Can you see? Very good. Now, let's say this is US Polo t-shirt. Okay, wow. US Polo will never manufacture their own t-shirt. They always give it to the other people to do the work. They'll put the brand and give it. For a second, I'm changing the process. This t-shirt is been manufactured by US Polo. This has been manufactured by them. In the logo, it has to be very precisely fit there. அதாவது ஸ்டிச் பண்ணி அந்த இடத்துல கரெக்டாக கொண்டு வரோம் அப்படின்னா it requires a lot of what you call precision and very what you call expertise அப்படின்னு சொல்லிக்கலாம். Now this kind of precision work or expertise is not there with the in-house labor. If I am let's say US Polo factory அப்படின்னா எல்லாமே இந்த டிஷர்ட் சூப்பரா நான் பண்ணிடுவேன், ஆனால் இந்த லோகோ இருக்கு இல்லையா, என்னால அந்த கரெக்டா ஃபிட் பண்ண முடியாது. In that correct place I cannot do it. So 50 kilometers away there is one factory, small factory. In that there is one gentleman who knows precisely how this logo should be imprinted. புரியுதா? In such a way that அந்த ஸ்டிச் பண்ணும்போது அந்த ஸ்டிச்சிங் மார்க்கும் தெரியக்கூடாது. At the same time logo is very nicely blended with the t-shirt. Any problem with you both? Why are you not listening? क्या हुआ? बोर मार रहा है? पुरीदा? Got it? Now, this t-shirt, US Polo factory will send it in the transportation 50 kilometers away. அங்க எடுத்துட்டு போவாங்க. And the person the t-shirt மேல he'll imprint that logo and he will give it back. புரியுதா? Will that person do that job free of cost? No. Further he'll ask paisa. He will tell that for each and every logo that I'm affixing, I will charge 50 rupees. Like that, 10,000 t-shirt I've sent it. Into 50 is how much? 5 lakh rupees I have to pay. Purida. This is called as subcontracting. Means what? In the t-shirt manufacture பண்றதுக்கு ஒரு part of the work is been done by outside party, not by me in the factory. Somebody else is doing this work. இது இன்னொரு பேர் இருக்கு, job work. My job somebody else is doing. That is called as job working. What is it called as? Job working. In examination, you might get an alternative word to this. Subcontracting charges also is called as job work charges. So this is also part of your conversion cost. Because if this logo is not fixed, you will not be in position to sell the product. Got it? Not got it? Upon manufacturing process, putting the logo is also one of the activity, which is not done by us. It is done by somebody else. Got it? Not got it? This is also part of your conversion cost. Got it? Not got it? In the direct labor is the wages paid to my factory worker in my factory. He's in my payroll. Subcontracting work is again paying the wages not to my work people. It is to outside party. It is to outside party. Got it? Not got it? Clear or not clear? Okay. Then what are we supposed to add? Fixed production overhead. Fixed production overhead. Tell me one thing. I have a question to all of you. In the pen manufacture பண்றீங்க இல்லையா? When you manufacture this pen, you have to know the cost of the pen. Why should you know the cost of the pen? ஒரு ப்ராடக்ட் நீங்க வந்து மேனுஃபேக்சர் பண்ணனா, if you're manufacturing one product means, is it important for me to calculate the correct cost? Is it important or not? Very important. Why? Because I should collect this money from the customer. So if I'm selling this pen means I would have incurred some cost from my pocket for manufacturing this pen. This so much risk I'm taking, so much efforts I'm putting for whom, boss? To manufacture this pen and sell it for your comfortability. Apart from you, what will I take? The money that I've incurred as a cost, that I'll take from you, plus so much effort I'm doing for you, no? For that effort, I'll charge profit also. So from you, I'll collect the selling price. Apona, if you don't calculate your cost price properly, your selling price will be wrong. நீ அதிகமா cost price charge பண்ணாலும் தப்பு தான். Because nobody will buy from you. If you charge less also, it is wrong because you will be in loss. So it is correctly important. It is important for us to derive a correct cost of the product. Got it? Not got it? So my question to all of you, if you're into manufacturing of this pen, what all will be a cost of your pen? One is purchase price, raw material purchase price. Then labor, very good. Labor charge, okay. Raw material, labor, okay. This entire manufacturing you're doing inside a factory, no. The factory is not your own building. It is on rental. That rent, what you pay, will you not allocate to the cost of the pen? You will allocate it. Got it? Not got it? Now, allocation of rent over this pen, over the cost of the pen is called as allocation of fixed production overhead. Now, first of all, what is the meaning of overhead? What is the meaning of overhead? To manufacture this pen, there are certain things that I have to directly buy or direct cost I have to incur, such as raw material, labor. Without raw material, no pen. Without labor, no pen. But இதெல்லாம் தாண்டி I have to incur additional expenditure in form of factory rent that is called as overhead. Means apart from direct cost, indirectly there are so many other costs that you have to incur in addition to the raw material and direct labor. That is called as overhead cost. It is called as overhead cost. Got it? Not got it? This overhead cost is happening at the time of production, at the time of manufacturing. So these are called as production overhead. Production overhead is bifurcated into two categories. One is fixed, second is variable. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வேரியபிள் சொல்றேன். வாட் இஸ் வேரியபிள்? நீ பென் மேனுஃபேக்சர் பண்ணா மட்டும் தான் காஸ்ட் வரும், இல்லைன்னா வராது. அப்படின்னா இட் இஸ் வேரியபிள் ப்ரொடக்ஷன். காட் இட், நாட் காட் இட்? எக்ஸாம்பிள், factory electricity. If you run the factory only, if you do manufacturing only, machine will run. If machine runs only, EB will come. Got it, not got it? So if I manufacture one pen, EB cost is 1 rupee. EB cost is 1 rupee. If I incur the manufacturing, if I do the manufacturing only, this cost will come. Otherwise, no. So variable production overhead is that cost. If I do manufacturing only, cost will come, or else no cost. Got it, not got it? Tell no. If I manufacture one pen, what is my EB cost? 1 rupee. Which con? If I manufacture 5,000 pens, what is my EB cost? 5,000 rupees. So if I increase production, my cost is increasing. If I decrease production, cost is decreasing. No production, no cost. It is called as variable. It is called as variable production overhead. Got it, not got it? Which varies with the quantity of production. More production, more expenditure. Less production, less expenditure. No production, no expenditure. Got it, not got it? This is variable production overhead. Then comes fixed production overhead. இது எப்படி தெரியுமா? நீ மேனுஃபேக்சரிங் பண்ணா பண்ணு. If you want to do manufacturing, you do. You don't do also. Cost will come. பண்ணா கூட காஸ்ட் வரும், பண்ணலனா கூட காஸ்ட் வரும். நீ ஜாஸ்தி பண்ணாலும் காஸ்ட் வரும், கம்மி பண்ணாலும் காஸ்ட் வரும். Tell me one thing. I have to pay every month a factory rent of 1 lakh rupees. Whether I do production or not. Whether I do 1 lakh production or 2 lakh production or 10,000 production, I have to pay rental every month. Such kind of expenditure is called as fixed production overhead. So whether you do the production or not, irrespective of your manufacturing level, cost once incurred will be continuously incurring. That is called as fixed production overhead. All these are part of your conversion cost. All these are part of your conversion cost. If factory rent is not there, if factory is not there, rent you are not paying, you cannot do manufacturing. Upon that rent, what you're paying for the factory building is helping you to do manufacturing process for converting the raw material into finished goods. Got it, not got it? Tell no. So all these are called as conversion cost. All these are called as conversion cost. Other explanation கொடுத்துருங்க. You can just read it for your purpose. Now, examples of fixed production overhead. Factory rent. Whether I do production or not, I have to pay the rent. Depreciation of the factory building. Straight line method. Straight line method, does it consider the actual usage? No. Whether you do production or not, once you charge depreciation, every month you have to charge, every year you have to charge. அப்ப நான் வந்து 2 மாசம் ப்ரொடக்ஷன் பண்ணல அப்படின்னா அதுக்கு டெப்ரிசியேஷன் வருமா? வரும். So that is your fixed production overhead. Got it, not got it? Salary paid to the production supervisor, factory supervisor, factory manager. Whether you do production or not, every month you have to pay him salary. Every month you have to pay him salary. Hence it is called as fixed production overhead. Insurance of the factory premises, equipment, etc. All these are my fixed production overhead. Got it, not got it? Tell no. About this, in depth you'll study in CA intermediate in one subject called as costing. In depth you'll study. In accounting level, it is at very simple level. In depth, where will you study? In costing. There's one dedicated chapter based on this, where you'll actually sit and do all the sums. புரியுதா? Variable overhead. Lubricants, cleaning supplies of machine. Only if I only run the machinery, lubricants are required, cleaning is required, otherwise not required. So on the Mari, I've given examples you can go through. Now, the last one is other cost. Last one is other cost. Other cost means costs which are incurred in bringing the inventories to present location and condition, or cost incurred specifically on inventory of a specified customer. Now listen, this is very important. Now, this pen I'm manufacturing, no. This is my idea. In the pen order design, on the my design, which is to general public. Anybody is buying from me, they have to buy like this only. What I'm giving, like that only have to buy. Purida. But some people, they come with specification. This nib is there, no. It should not be like this. This pen color is there, no. It should not be this color. It should be white color. If one order to order comes and they ask for modification, what will we say? Get lost. Because for one person, just for 2-3 orders, we cannot sit and do so much of changes. But imagine a big corporate is coming. He's telling that I want 2 lakh pen. How many pen? 2 lakh pen every month. But color should be not like this. This button is there, no? Button, it should not be here. It should be here. Button should not be black. It should be steel color or whatever color it is. Like that, he has given a lot of customization. Purida. Now, to get this customization done, I have to appoint one person who looks after the entire designing and customization. So, adukku na incur pandra cost irukku will be a part of your other cost. Cost incurred for designing product for the specific customer, for customization, Adu will be a part of your other cost. Got it? Not got it? No. Loading, unloading charges paid for shifting WIP to factory. What happened is raw material irukku. You did manufacturing, but full panla. Half manufacturing you've done. So the product what we have is semi-finished goods. What is it? Semi-finished goods. Now it is there in warehouse. It is there in warehouse for a long period. From there, I'm shifting it to the factory for final manufacturing. So such unloading charges will be a part of your other cost. Now let me tell you one disclaimer. There are some type of charges which you will debate. Some will say, no, sir, it should be part of other cost. Some will debate it should be a part of your conversion cost. Accounting standard 2 is not very hard and fast. Because whether you say conversion cost or other cost, both are part of my cost of inventory. So, நீ வந்து ஒரு ஐட்டம் வந்து conversion cost இல்லாம நீ other costல போட்டனா it's not wrong. Are you able to follow? Ultimately, everything is going a part of your cost of inventory. Conversion cost also is part of inventory, cost of inventory, and your other cost also is a part of cost of inventory. So there are some items which will create a confusion in your mind. Illa, this is conversion cost. One will debate, no, this is other cost. There could be debatable item. Do not debate. Ultimately, in exam, what we want is the cost of inventory. I don't want what is my conversion cost or other cost, because AS2 is not very hard and fast with that classification. This classification is given only for our understanding purpose. Clear or not clear? Hell no. இது வரைக்கும் தெளிவா இருக்கா? Till this everything is clear? Okay. This I cannot touch now. If I touch this, it will go at least for half an hour. $52 minutes ka class is over so far. What is the time now? 6:45. I only have 10 minutes in hand. What do we do? Can I take half of this? Half of this alone, I'll take 10 minutes. What I can cover, that much alone, I'll finish. Remaining, I'll continue in the next class. Is it okay? No. So far, what we've discussed is cost of inventory. Now, some people, what they think, no. In the business, what and all cost you incur, everything should be cost of inventory. If that is your thought process, you're wrong. So AS2 clarifies that நீ businessல பண்ற அத்தனை செலவு எல்லாமே cost of inventory கிடையாது. So there are some exclusions of cost of inventory. Following items should not be included in calculating the cost of inventory. Or in other words, following items are excluded in calculating cost of inventory. This I will do it in the next class. This, if time permits, I'll do later. My focus is on the last 3 points. In business, if you incur any administrative overheads, what is administrative overhead? Simple as solla, in 11th you studied this topic called as trading and P&L account. The first half is called as trading account. The second part is called as P&L account. In trading account, what do you record? Purchase cost. Purchases you record. Purchases of raw material. This is the direct expenses. So only direct expenses are a part of your cost of inventory. Got it? Not got it? Now, why this is a logic, I'll give it in the next class. இப்போதைக்கு understand பண்ணுங்க. Only direct expenses are part of your cost of inventory. Indirect expenses are there, no? Where will indirect expenses come? In your profit and loss account. This will never be a part of your cost of inventory. Never, ever. So, administrative overheads such as salary paid to the reception staff. Now, understand this point. Factories are clear. For factories, we need big premises. Yes or no? Will anybody buy a huge land inside the city? Not possible, because in city, the land price is very high. You cannot buy it. So, if you want to establish a big factory, people travel 50 kilometers, 40 kilometers, 30 kilometers outer part of the city. Purida. So, imagine I'm a manufacturer. I have a big factory, which is 40, 50 kilometers away from city. Okay. Now, my business nature is such a way that, let's suppose I'm into business of manufacturing this t-shirt. Now, I get a lot of order from big corporates. But for that, they have to visit my factory. Okay, wow. If any customer comes for the first time, let's say Mukesh Ambani sir irukangala, and the company wants to give a order to us. This type of t-shirt you manufacture and give. In 1 year, give me 1 lakh t-shirts. It's a big order. So first time they'll come to my factory for factory visit. Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay. Every time will they come to my factory? Will it be convenient? They'll not be convenient. So what I'm doing for their convenience, I'm taking one office on rent near airport area. Why? Because near airport, hotel is there. So from airport to hotel to office, for them it is comfortable. In the t-shirt order samples from factory I'll bring it to my office. In office they'll see the samples, they'll give orders. The person who's coming, customer who's coming, his time is saving. Because 1 hour travel panna appadina poradhukku varudhukku 1 day poidum. So that person does not want to spend that much time. So sometimes in business I incur some expenditure of this nature. This is called as administrative overhead. Ipo the office irukilla, and the office rent irukku. Now to make that front office look very nice, elegant, நான் வந்து நல்லா இன்டீரியர் பண்ணியிருக்கேன். அங்க அழகான ஒரு பொண்ணு உட்கார வச்சிருக்கேன், ரிசப்ஷனிஸ்ட். To that receptionist I'm giving one salary. That salary, will you add it to the cost of inventory? Tell no. Will you add it to the cost of inventory? No. Rent what I'm paying for this office building, will it be a part of my cost of inventory? No. To manufacture this pen, do I need that office? To manufacture this pen and do the business, do I need that office? No. I've incurred that extra expenditure for our business comfort, for our client comfort. It is a luxury that we want to provide. That cost you cannot put on the cost of customer. இந்த பேனா பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஆக்சுவலா விற்க போற ரேட் வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா 100 rupees. ஓகேவா? But I'm charging 1000 rupees. Why extra 900? My customer is coming from flight. Flight charges I'll put on this pen. He eats one breakfast for 2000 rupees. That I'll add it to this cost of the inventory. அவன் தங்கியிருக்க ஹோட்டல் 10000 ரூபா, அதோட காஸ்ட் போட்டா அப்படின்னா this cost will go somewhere. Are you trying to say that whatever cost the business is incurring, everything will recover from the customer? No. Only from the customer you should recover direct expenses. புரியுதா? So அப்போ indirect expenses you will adjust it, recover from your profit. இப்போ ஒரு பொருள் வந்து செல் பண்ற இல்லையா, you sold it for 200. Got it? What is your direct cost? What is your direct cost? Purchase cost, conversion cost, other cost, all the cost of inventory put together how much? Let's say 120. But what is your profit? 80 rupees. This is called as gross profit. Purida. So from your profit, you book all the indirect expenses. In the profit, the office rent kudu. In the 80 rupees, you book the flight ticket for your customer. From this 80 rupees, you book hotel for your customers. Got it? Not got it? உன்னோட லக்ஸுரிக்கு வந்து அந்த காஸ்ட் எடுத்து கஸ்டமர் தலையில போடாத. இதுதான் கான்செப்ட். புரியுதா? So all the indirect expenses that we incur is for our comfort. For our comfort. That should not be put on the head of customer. Got it? Not got it? So any salary paid to the reception staff, rent of head office, electricity of head office should not be a part of your cost of inventories. All these are called as administrative overhead. So நீங்க 11th படிக்கும்போது P&L வந்தது இல்லையா, அத்தனை item is a part of your administrative overhead. Got it? Not got it? In P&L, one more category will come. Selling and distribution cost. Selling and distribution cost. Selling different, distribution different. So what is selling cost? What is selling cost? To sell this pen, I appointed one salesman. அவனுக்கு salary கொடுக்கிறேன். I'm giving salary. Is it necessary that to sell a pen, I need a salesperson? Not required. I can put a website. Website also I can market and sell, no? Up a salesperson, I've kept it for my comfort, for my luxury. Got it? Not got it? So that is called as selling cost. Second, I'm doing advertisement. Facebook advertisement, Instagram advertisement, newspaper advertisement, magazine advertisement, auto pinadi board varda, that advertisement, big boardings, hoardings advertisement. All these are called as selling cost. All these are called as selling cost. Is it necessary that to do business ads has to be done? Is it compulsory? No. Advertisements I'm doing for my extra business, for my publicity, for brand building. There are so many businesses without marketing also they are selling. Up a selling cost is not an essential cost for doing business. Got it? Not got it? This you're doing for your comfort. So selling cost will not be a part of your cost of inventory because you're doing this cost for your luxury. Did customer say you do advertisement, whatever cost comes, put it on the pen, I will pay for it? Did customer say no? So that can never be a part of cost of inventory. Likewise, distribution cost is cost. Distribution cost in example. I'm a shopkeeper who sells electronic product. What product? Electronic product. Another fridge, TV, AC, washing machine. Okay, wow. So customer buys and goes. Customer buys and goes. Nearby shops are giving multiple offer. He's giving offer 10% discount. People are going there. I want to attract them here. So what am I saying? I'm giving 12% discount plus free delivery. The moment free is coming, people will come. Yes or no? He says run and come. I didn't use the word. He said run and come. Yes, that's true. 12% discount plus free delivery. Free delivery. The delivery for customer is free, boss. But for me, shopkeeper, I have to incur cost. I have two options. Free delivery பண்றதுக்கு ஒண்ணு என்னோட own vehicle. அப்ப அந்த old vehicle நீ வாங்கணும். அதோட depreciation is a distribution cost. So distribution பண்றதுக்கு vehicle what you are getting, no, that asset van depreciation is distribution cost. Got it? Not got it? So for that you have to pay salary to the driver. So driver salary is a distribution cost. Got it? Not got it? In some cases what people do, I don't want to buy any van. What they will do is they'll book porter. In my Rapido van இருக்கு இல்லையா, they like that for van, for delivery also they have system. What is it called as porter? What else is there? Porter is there, Rapido is there. So for that delivery charges, who will bear? Shopkeeper will bear 300 rupees, 500 rupees. For customer it's free, but for me cost is incurred. No, so that is called as distribution cost. Once the product is purchased by the customer, to delivery of the product, for the delivery of the product, the cost what I incur is called as distribution cost. Got it? Not got it? This will not be a part of your cost of inventory. Clear or not clear? Last one. உன் பிசினஸ் நடத்துறதுக்கு நீ லோன் எடுத்திருக்க, அந்த லோன் வட்டி கட்டிட்டு இருக்க, அந்த வட்டி நீ கஸ்டமர் தள்ளி கட்டலாமா? Can you shift the burden of interest of loan on the heads of hell no, customer? No. So interest and borrowing cost அப்படின்னு என்னது? Interest on loan, bank loan processing fee. Whenever any debt funding is done, what is debt funding? Borrowing. Any kind of borrowing is done. For that borrowing, if any cost is incurred, interest cost, bank loan processing fee, nothing will be a part of your cost of inventory. It is excluded from the cost of inventory. Got it? Not got it? Loan I've taken for my comfort, for my business expansion. That is not a part of my cost of inventory. Got it? Not got it? Tell no. Anna, in one case I've taken loan. In that case, I'm paying interest. AS2 says that interest alone can be a part of your cost of inventory. அவ்வளவுதான். கிளாஸ் முடிச்சிடலாமா? Is it sir? சொல்லுங்க sir. Which is that? No, people are not showing interest. I was like, why do you need? Leave it. This is there in your syllabus also. Interest and the borrowing costs are generally not included in cost of inventory. However, in some circumstances, where the production process is longer and it requires to carry inventory for longer period, in that case, interest should be a part of your cost of inventory. அவ்வளவுதான். We'll wind up. You want to listen? Concentrate. You know wine? Wine. W-I-N-E, wine. தமிழ்ல சொல்லப்போனா சரக்கு. Once you drink, that feeling. All of you know? Got it? How is wine made? What is wine made? How is wine made? Oh. All of you drink, huh? How do you know? Research. Who? Which school does? I only told. When did I say? Oh my God. Which last class? In that I spoke about wine. Oh, like that. I told age of. Okay. You all of you know. Okay. Wine is primarily made out of grapes. The primary raw material for wine is grapes. Now what they do is, grape is crushed. The juice is there, no? Juice, they'll boil it and they'll leave it for fermentation. You know what is fermentation? இப்போ நீங்க curd சாப்பிடுறீங்க இல்லையா? That is a result of fermentation. It's a fermented product. Okay, wow. The longer, the wine is fermented, the better is the taste and better is the price that you can fetch for that particular wine. The older the wine, whiskey, the older it is, higher is the price. Okay, wow. But now there's a factory. Today they have manufactured wine. Okay, wow. Like that daily basis, they manufacture, let's say, around 10,000 liters. How many liters? 10,000 liters. Not daily, let's say monthly 10,000 liters. Yearly how much? 1,20,000 liters. As soon as they manufacture, they will not sell it. They will store it. So some wine they will store for 1 year, some for 2 years. Purida, some for 3 years, some they'll store for 10 years, some they'll store for 50 years. Purida. The older the wine, better the rate. Older the wine, better the rate. Purida. Now, every year I'm manufacturing 1,20,000 liters of wine. In that, let's say around 1 lakh liters we sell within 1-2 years. Or 20,000 liters இருக்கு இல்லையா, we keep it for like 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. Yes or no? 50 years வச்சுக்கோங்க. அப்போ this 20,000 liters is manufactured every year. அப்போ first year how much did I manufacture? 20,000 liters. Second year also 20,000, which is stored for high age. 20,000 liters. Then again 20,000 liters. So much liters, where will I store, boss? For that you'll take a separate godown, separate warehouse. This is called as work in progress. This wine is there, no, which is kept for fermentation process. This is work in progress stage. We call this as semi-finished goods. In a grape crush பண்ணிட்டீங்க, சூடு பண்ணிட்டீங்க, you've kept it for fermentation. So the process is not yet over. It is semi-finished goods. So semi-finished goods I have to store for 50 years, boss. I need a place or not? I need a place. I need a place. I need a warehouse. So to get the warehouse, rental is very risky because you cannot keep on shifting. So people will buy. Now what happens is I'm paying heavy loans. அடம் வாங்கிட்டேன், லோன்ல வாங்கியிருக்கேன். On that I'm paying interest. Got it, not got it? Now that interest, should I treat as a cost of inventory or not? You will have to treat that as cost of inventory because that interest is not a general business loan. You took the loan for a specific purpose, that too for conversion of the inventory. This go down is taken for what purpose? For fermentation purpose. Fermentation is a process of conversion. Appo, in that case, the interest what you pay in such a scenario will be a part of your cost of inventory. Got it, not got it? That is what this point is trying to say. Interest and other borrowing costs are generally not included in the cost of inventory. However, in some circumstances where the production process is longer, fermentation process is longer, and it is required to carry inventory, means what? Store the inventory for long period. Example, in case of wine, rice, timber, it may be appropriate to consider interest and borrowing cost also part of cost of inventory. Got it, not got it? Tell no. So out of 5 points, how many points I've discussed so far? 3 points I've discussed so far. C, D, E. Now what am I left to discuss is the concept of storage cost and cost of abnormal waste and material cost. Got it, not got it? So this, if I complete in the next class, we have one question based on this. Your question இருக்கு. இது பண்ணிட்டோம் அப்படின்னா this part is over. So today's class, the intention behind this is to understand the formula to compute the cost of inventory. Got it, not got it? ஏன்னா இந்த காஸ்ட் நீ கரெக்டாக கம்ப்யூட் பண்ணல அப்படின்னா then in periodic method or perpetual method அந்த குவான்டிட்டி வருது இல்லையா, அப்போ எதோட மல்டிப்ளை பண்ணுவீங்க? Rate is very important. So rate is nothing but cost or NR whichever is lower. So in today's class we learned that cost is comprising of what all components. Got it, not got it? So far if you're thinking that purchase price is just the cost of inventory, so today this mindset have changed. ஒரு பென் மேனுஃபேக்சர் பண்ற அப்படின்னா its raw material cost alone is not the cost of inventory. Apart from that, there's so many other things that you have to consider which goes into the cost of inventory. Got it, not got it? Any difficulty so far? No. Can we wrap up? Fantastic. Online people, 2 people left the meeting already. Next class actually supposed to be on Tuesday, but I don't know whether Tuesday I'll be able to take or not because we have a function on Monday. Tuesday will have the carry forward effect. எவ்வளோன்னு தெரியாது. Positively I'll try. If everybody goes off by Monday night and Tuesday morning, let's suppose, then I'll keep the class for you Tuesday evening. Imagine if they're staying back up, I have to be with them. So Tuesday's classes 50-50. So I'll keep you updated by tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Okay, va? Chalo. So guys, that's all from my side for this session. I will see you all in the next class. Until then, bye-bye. See you. Take care. Thank you so much. Thank you.